Horoscope for Leo, Friday, 6 March 2026. Welcome to CosmologicaLab. Today, Leo, the universe smiles at you with renewed energy. It's like, when you wake up, you feel a warm wind lifting up the veil of routine. That sense of cosmic fluidity flowing through your body is no coincidence. The Sun in Trigon, with Jupiter and Mercury, Trigon with Jupiter are opening channels of communication and expansion that allow you to see the world with new eyes. You feel a lightness in the air, a vibration that drives you to act with confidence. It's a day where the walls blur and the roads clear up, especially on the grounds you've been cultivating. The physical energy that begins the day is like the first ray of sun on the skin after a long winter, soft but full of promises. It's not an energy that overwhelms you, but it makes you feel like you have new wings, linked to a purpose that you don't need to understand everything right away. You just need to move, breathe, and let the universe guide you. Taking this energy to the professional field, today is a day to sow ideas that will germinate in the future. With Uranus at home, 10 your career home, you will feel an irresistible urge to innovate. You can give yourself this situation: you are at a team meeting, and just when everyone is discussing the obvious, an idea flies from your mind to the air. That trine between the Sun and Jupiter is the seed of that inspiration, but the real magic is in how you express it. Mercury in trine with Jupiter ensures that your words are not only clear, but also powerful, capable of bringing your team together under a shared vision. If you are looking for a job, today will not be a day to send hundreds of resumes, but to contact someone key on your network. A WhatsApp message to a former colleague or a comment on LinkedIn about his latest achievement may be the start of an unexpected project. In addition, that sextile Venus with Uranus at home 10 adds a creative touch to your efforts. You could think of a side project that combines your artistic talent with a market need. Don't be afraid to propose something disruptive. Jupiter gives you protection so that even if it doesn't go perfect, the experience will be beneficial. In finance, Saturn in sextile with Pluto suggests that today is not the time for large expenses, but to reevaluate long-term investments. If you are considering a loan or a change in your personal finances, this transit encourages you to rely on your intuition. Saturn's discipline and Pluto's transformation work together to help you find solid solutions. If we look now at your health and routine, today you must balance movement and rest with a new insight. The Moon in the House 3, your house of daily habits, and Venus in the House 9, travel, expansion invite you to integrate activities that combine both aspects. You could take a walk in your neighborhood with a book in your backpack, or even plan a short getaway that is not a traditional excursion but a sensory excursion. Explore a place that challenges you to perceive details that you previously ignored. Saturn in House 9 suggests that any plan you make today will be structured but not rigid. The key is to enjoy progression. Today's energy also favors creative cooking something that not only satisfies your palate but also symbolizes a step forward in your life. Imagine preparing a dish with ingredients that represent your goals: rice as stability, vegetables as growth, and a spicy garnish that symbolizes the excitement of the new. Also, that sextile between Venus and Uranus suggests that today is a good day to break with a routine that no longer serves you. If you've been postponing a closet cleaning or a change in your workspace, do it today. It is not an empty task, it is an act of alchemy, where what you remove gives you space to receive something more powerful. On the ground of the emotional world and bonds, today the cosmos challenges you to deepen your innermost relationships. With Pluto in the House 7, your couple house, and Venus in conjunction with Saturn and Neptune, it's a day where emotions may seem contradictory, but that's not why they're less true. Today you may feel a need for intimacy with someone close, but at the same time a desire for independence. This is not a conflict, but an opportunity to balance what you give and what you receive. This situation can occur: you are in a conversation with your partner, and suddenly you feel a knot in your stomach. It's not a bad noise, it's Pluto in action, showing you that something old must be transformed. Maybe it's a conversation you postponed, a feeling you haven't expressed, or a limit you need to redefine. The key is not to repress, but to channel that energy. Venus in conjunction with Saturn suggests that, although there are tensions, there is also a depth in what you feel. Today is not a day for engagements, but to review the ones you already have. If you're single, a fortuitous encounter could introduce you to someone who pushes you to rethink your priorities. You could connect with someone on a social network that you don't expect, or even in a daily situation like a train trip. And don't be surprised if today you feel a spiritual connection or a precise intuition. Today's energy is not only for practical but also for what beats deep. Taking this energy to the mental and spiritual terrain, today is a day to integrate what you have been discovering. The Sun and Mercury in conjunction in the house 8, your personal depths, and Mars in the same house suggests that there is a creative spark in you that you cannot ignore. This situation can be given: you are at home, with a notebook on the table, and suddenly you feel an urgent need to write. It is not a disordered thought, but a revelation that is born from a dark and deep place. That is the energy of Mars in House 8, a force that drives you to transform what was once a mystery. Jupiter in the 12th house, the spiritual, the hidden, adds a touch of wisdom. Not everything you feel should be shared, but everything you feel has a purpose. Today is not a day to look for answers in books, but to feel that you already have them inside. You could experience a feeling of déjà vu that is not chance, but a sign that you have been working on something on a deeper level. The connection between Venus in House 9 and Saturn in the same house suggests that, although there are challenges, today is a good time to plan something long-term. Don't feel pressured by urgency. Today's energy asks you to move forward calmly, but with determination. To enhance this fluid and powerful energy, I invite you to perform a simple but symbolic ritual. Since the day is governed by harmonic aspects, trigons, and sextiles, the ritual must be empowering. Here it goes. Take 3 fresh bay leaves, symbol of triumph and purification, and place them in a small jar with water. Add a drop of essential orange oil, represents the energy of the sun and vitality, and a drop of rosemary oil to clean mental blocks. Let it rest in a place where you can see it during the day, as on your desk. This ritual will not only attract fluidity, but will remind you that every aspect of your life is interconnected. Your talisman color today is gold, associated with the sun. You don't need to wear gold to feel its power. A t-shirt with golden details, a golden wristwatch, or even a wallpaper on your mobile with a golden sunset will suffice. Golden represents the energy of the sun in trigon with Jupiter, a perfect combination to attract opportunities and maintain confidence in your path. Today you will discover that the fluidity of cosmic energy will not only allow you to advance, but also allow yourself to feel that you are in tune with your deepest goals. Trust that what you planted in previous days is sprouting, and that today is a day to continue sowing with the assurance that every act has a purpose. Have a nice day, dear Leo. Subscribe to CosmologicaLab so you don't miss the next video. Give it a like if it resonated with you and let us know in the comments what you thought. See you in the next video.